We are increasingly presented with social and environmental issues. Some are a result of natural disasters, while others are a result of the continual mismanagement of resources. Climate change and natural disasters are a common thread in contemporary dialogue. This is our backyard. Nicaragua is the second poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. The majority of the Central Atlantic coast, home to the Miskito and Mayagna indigenous cultures, suffers from 85% unemployment, one of the root causes of poor education and health, as well as unsafe dwellings. In 2007, Hurricane Felix ripped through the area, decimating the homes of thousands. Already volatile, these communities have struggled to recover.
Bueno, el huracán Felix cuando pasó los dejó de viaje pobres porque ya ahí fue una fuerza de Dios pues que fue terrible.
Y un poco sensible para mí hablar de Félix porque para mí es una naturaleza que nos dejó marcado. No solo dañó, botó árboles o las casas del lado del norte, sino también vidas humanas.
So, how do we help them get on their feet again and create a cycle of regeneration, in turn eliminating these issues in the future? In Rosita, where these communities are located, there is a viable solution, not only for the local community, but also for others affected by natural disasters. CO2 Bambu, a company dedicated to post-disaster relief housing and reforestation efforts, has been commissioned to build 84 homes in the region. They have invested their time in developing a sustainable model that not only helps create jobs in the area, but also uses a local product to help relieve the housing problem, while simultaneously having positive ecological impact.
The important thing here is that there is an amazing material, a sustainable material, which is bamboo, called guadua bamboo. And that's a material that is specifically fitted for construction. And we discovered this 4 years ago, just doing a general resource assessment of Nicaragua.
El bambú también tiene altas propiedades, como podemos decir que es súper flexible, resistente a la compresión y a la tensión. Entonces es un material que nos proporciona cualidades estructurales mejor que el acero. Entonces podemos decir que es el acero vegetal.
Traditionally, the community has always worked with bamboo, but with no technical background, the houses they built would only last a few years.
Este trabajo nosotros anteriormente, la gente antigua lo ocupaba para hacer unas casitas, pues, un cerco, pues, bastante difícil. Pero mire ahora, eso es lo que digo yo con este proyecto. Aprendimos, miramos y le pedimos gracias, porque es un bambú y sirve para muchas cosas.
Nosotros construimos la primera casa, el nivel de aceptación cambió en todos los sectores involucrados en el proyecto, desde la parte administrativa, como es la parte de la alcaldía, hasta el beneficiario.
CO2 Bambu has now built a bamboo processing plant in the indigenous communities, employing over 70 workers. The locals are learning how to treat the bamboo and create prefabricated bamboo panels. Treated bamboo lasts between 25 and 30 years.
El proyecto dice, me da una casa, pero detrás de eso viene una serie de cadenas, ¿qué? De que le enseñamos a trabajar técnicamente. Le damos herramientas de cómo mejorar su sistema de construcción. Entonces estamos inyectando en la población de Rosita un elemento que es importante. En 5 años esto va a ser un material tradicional, ya no vamos a decir que es algo alternativo. Entonces ya va a haber personas capacitadas que van a poder hacer, en vez de una casa de concreto, una casa a base de bambú como materia prima.
The most interesting thing about bamboo, besides the ecological aspect, is that you can do prefabricated houses. That means that in the factory, we're able to build panels. We build panels in one day for one house. The work we do in the factory allows us to reduce the amount of time we spend in the field to build a house. If a typical house takes about a month to build, a bamboo house takes 10 days or less to build.
CO2 Bambu is also looking at other disaster-impacted areas where this model can be functional and of help to other communities in need. Haiti, which recently suffered a terrible earthquake, is in dire need of disaster relief homes. CO2 Bambu has been organizing a Haiti team for several months. They have been awarded first contracts for transitional shelters and are committed to replicating their model of eco-friendly construction there.
Going to Haiti was really an amazing experience because it was so intense and so impactful. I think it was about 4 months ago, and I still think about it and feel the impact because the people really are just coping so incredibly in such dire situations. So in Haiti, the idea is to try to have two types of impact. One is social impact and the other is environmental impact. So social impact really would be creating jobs for people who would be working to help us construct the houses out of bamboo. And the environmental impact that we'd like to have in Haiti is to bring seeds and seedlings of bamboo, which we've already done and will continue to do, with the hope that these will grow in Haiti so that the people of Haiti in 5 years' time will have their own bamboo forests.
We have a unique opportunity, which is to introduce ecological shelters for reconstruction. So our plan is to use the factories here in Rosita to manufacture prefabricated kits, the panels, which we then put in containers, ship over to Haiti, and our technical team will create a technical team in Haiti to assemble the houses there.
Bamboo is a high-yield renewable resource. If handled properly, guadua may have an unlimited production. It reaches full maturity in only 5 years.
There happens to be a rare botanical event in Nicaragua, which is bamboo flowering. This only happens every 70 years. When we discovered that 4 years ago, we first decided to start plantations, and we planted already 60,000 plants. If you can plant bamboo, then you can motivate farmers to develop a source of income based on bamboo. This is very new. In Nicaragua, there was no market for bamboo, there was no demand for bamboo.
Realmente es impresionante porque estás regresando a vivir con tu naturaleza. Y la importancia y el impacto, sobre todo, es porque está sustituyendo a la madera. Con menos costo se crece, no dura mucho en el aprovechamiento. Mientras que la madera hay que cuidar mucho y que dura muchos años para aprovechar y que ya está siendo terminado.
Minit lah soko ke de uba ni nuh ni dua bang yang na war ni yam tayang na ke de ka uba yam ni talayang na.
Minamba como agregan